I traveled to Norway in 2009, and I was in this town called Kautokeino, way above the Arctic Circle. It's heavily populated with Sami people. And I walked into this bar. The first thing I saw was, is that my artwork? It was framed and on the wall, and it just blew me away because I had no idea. So Samiland, or Sapmi, is the northern part of Scandinavia, and it spreads across 4 countries: Norway, Sweden, Finland, and part of Russia. But the Sami are the indigenous people of this area. They've been there for at least 10, perhaps 20,000 years. And they're considered to be the only indigenous group of people still living in Europe. Well, I started making the Sami images. I was working on a Sami American newsletter with a number of people who also have Sami in their heritage, making illustrations. Plus my father was a visual artist too, and he made a lot of portraits of Sami people, so I think I got inspired by that. So it was all of one piece. I was starting to learn about my own background. I was learning about the Sami people. After I had compiled, a good number of illustrations, I hit on this idea of, well, I could make a calendar and use my own illustrations along with my father's. And I made it a bilingual calendar that was in English and Sami. I started collecting historical facts and important dates of famous Sami cultural figures and things. And I kept doing this every year, and I would learn more, and I kept adding more information to the calendar and wrote little stories. And I had pictographs of ancient Sami rock carvings and symbols off the Sami drum. And I just kept adding all this stuff to it, and pretty soon I put together it was almost like a book, and people started using it like an educational tool, like schools in Norway and Sweden. They would write back to me and say, oh, we use your calendar in our classes. Because they would tell me that, we've never seen anything like this, to have all this information all in one place. And that was a great compliment to hear that.